Guys, I just did the stubby conversion on the Vanquish VRD right here, the carbon. Now, this moves the servo from the top of the axle to behind the axle. Lower center of gravity. It kind of moves it back a little bit, but it's lower, okay? Now, it also requires a stubby motor, so I've got a home system in here, 4S. Let's get to the table, I'm going to show this to you, and let's go. And this is it right here. The servo was all up on top here. So I had the entire 5.2 ounce servo, this particular one, all the way up here. So now it's way down low. So it is behind the axle. It does kind of move the weight, I guess, a little bit from about right here to a little bit back. I mean, just a little bit back, not much at all, but it's lower, and that's the big deal. Now, as far as the motor and ESC goes, we got a Holmes Crawlmaster Mini V3 right here. We got a Team Spec 2023 1800 kV motor. That's kind of like a medium size motor. It just fits in there. Got a 4S battery. Got the 8X radio on it. Let's go. Let's go see what this thing's got. Okay, let's get this started. Now, I know the front end, it unloads like crazy, but there's almost no weight at the top to really mess with the thing. Look at this. It just carried the front right tire up onto the edge. Now I know, look at that, walked it. Now, as far as like the overall height of it goes, it is in fact taller than like say the Pro. But the thing is, I mean, it's kind of an anomaly at how this thing is operating really. The center of gravity is crazy low. But yeah, it does unload. And I've wanted to do like some of the D's bands on it, or even just test out with some rubber bands just to see. But every time I drive it is like, you know, I don't need to do that with this thing. It just works so good. I mean, it just does. I always like to mess with hopper because it's such a challenge for some vehicles. And some vehicles just, it's not a challenge for. To be able to crawl hopper without actually hopping is a pretty big deal around here. Because most of the time, you gotta hop the hopper. Simple as that. Now let's see if we get this. Oh, there it was. There it was. I mean, yeah, I could control the front end to hold that down a little bit better, but I've yet to see where it needs it. But I may do it though. Look at that. Now this is something that only the carbon has got. Well, the MOA's got it, but that's kind of a different ball game right there. So we're gonna try this one. Look at that. Boom. I just one-shotted that, guys. One-shotted it. That was amazing. Now having the servo down low, just simply having it low, makes a huge difference, especially on side hills. Like the Crack-A-Doom is all about side hilling with the right side up. And sometimes a torque twist of a vehicle can really make a difference on that. If the torque twist is wrong, it'll actually twist a vehicle right off of this obstacle. Like say it's passenger side up. At that point, really, it doesn't help very much at all. In fact, it can totally hurt you. If it's driver's side up, well, sometimes that can just help you in many ways on this angle or this climb obstacle right here. But you go get on an obstacle that's the exact opposite, and well, guess what? You could have issues just because of the way the torque twist is on these things. And I'm not saying that this truck has a lot of torque twist, because it really doesn't. The gearing of the portals really help out quite a bit on that. but they all have a little bit of torque twist no matter what axle housings or gearing it has, including real vehicles. The center of gravity is better in my opinion, especially having such a heavy servo. Get that back in to come over. We're done. It is done and over with a hard left turn out of it. All right, let's try this one right here. See what we can do here. This is one of those where you really got to get that front end to get a bite and physically hold on something to get. But once you get it, it's over. Just like that. Now, it was on top of the axle, which would actually be back like this, okay? Now it's like this. You see the difference? Pretty big difference, in my opinion. Home system is working great too, man. 4S, I mean, I've never really been a 4S guy, but I think I'm coming around to 4S. Downhill, right through some ants. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I gotta get my ant killer out here. Oh, zero sympathy for them things right there, guys. Zero. Now, with that servo being back like that, I mean, just overall, the center of gravity is lower. But I want to try something here. Bring it up this right here. Oh, the front end barely stuck that. It barely stuck that. But what I want to try to do is bring it down that. And with that servo being lower, that's going to be a real big deal for coming down. Because with it in this position right here with the servo on top of the axle, everything is in front of the axle. And that's really bad for going downhill. When you're constantly climbing though, yeah, it's not such a bad thing. But let's see here. I know in every comp I've ever been to, every comp I've ever witnessed, there's always some gnarly downhills. And I'm gonna try this in the worst possible way, which is down here and to the right of the screen, left of the vehicle. So, get over here, you guys can look at this. You see I'm not angling the camera. Man, that is so steep. Oh my god, never mind. But look at the crawl right here. The Holmes is getting the job done. I just got to make the pull right up here. It's going to try to lift the front left a little bit. I'm going to have to go straight to let that settle. And then once I get up on this, I should be able to go back to the left again. Just like that. Just like that. That was it. Yes, it looks tall like I've mentioned, but the thing really isn't tall. Where it's heavy, where everything counts, and that's down low. I mean, do the shocks fully extend? Does that allow the back to come out? Yeah, it does, a back to top. But the thing does so good. I want to do suspension mods to it, make some adjustments, but it's like every time I drop it, it's like I don't need to, but I'm going to. I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to order some of the D's shock bands for it, just to try. I mean, I don't know that I'm going to like them on here because this thing just runs so good. Now, with the servo down low, hey, the thing walked Crowley like it was nothing. So Crowley, either Crowley's getting easier or the trucks are just getting better. Crowley's a rock. Trucks are dynamic machines. I'm leaning towards the trucks. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll link all this up down below. Use those links. Hit that subscribe. Ring that bell. And I want you all to have an absolutely wonderful day. Now, do you remember what I was talking about with the peanut butter and jelly in your soup? Well, Uncrustables. you can get that. It's already there. It's already sealed. Just simply, for some reason, they're frozen. But anyway, thaw them things out, get them nice and ready to go, and just dip them in there. Boom, go for it. You got your sweet, you got your salty, you got everything. I'm gonna try it in like some beef and potato soup with maybe a little bit of hot sauce. That might be a little bit too much. My taste buds might blow up. But anyway, guys, hopefully you liked the video. Check that description, use the links, hit that subscribe, ring that bell, and I want you all to have an absolutely wonderful day. Try that soup.
Guys, you made it to the end. This is awesome. Thank you so much. You guys making it to the end of the video means so much to me. I mean, for real. Consider joining, becoming a member for just $2 a month. That's the cheapest way to go. In the description are affiliate links, eBay, Amazon. You guys know all the stuff on that. But yeah, guys, it means a lot that you're here and you're listening to this right now. And I want you to have a great day.